Everyone knows Moses, the deliverer of Israel, the man who parted the Red Sea, who stood on Sinai and received the law from God. But did you know that before the wilderness, before the plagues, Moses was a mighty Egyptian general? According to the Jewish historian Josephus, Moses was adopted by Pharaoh's daughter and raised as a prince in Egypt, destined to rule. Josephus writes that Moses was so wise and favored, Egyptians believed he was chosen by the gods. He was taught in all the wisdom of Egypt, just as Acts 7:22 tells us. Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians and was mighty in words and deeds. During a devastating war with Ethiopia, Josephus says Moses led Pharaoh's army to victory, conquering cities, crossing deserts with serpents, and even negotiating peace through diplomacy and courage. He was a prince, a warrior, a leader, long before he became a shepherd. But then came the call of God, not from a palace, but from a burning bush. Moses left behind his royal title to suffer with God's people. Hebrews 11:24-26 says, "By faith Moses refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God. For he considered the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures of Egypt." Yes, Moses points us to Christ. Just as Moses delivered Israel from slavery in Egypt, Jesus delivers us from slavery to sin. Just as Moses stood as a mediator on Mount Sinai, Jesus mediates a better covenant on Mount Calvary. Moses lifted up a bronze serpent for healing in the wilderness. Jesus said, "Just as Moses lifted up the serpent, so must the Son of Man be lifted up," in John 3:14. He was more than a lawgiver. He was a forerunner of the Messiah, a deliverer shaped in royalty, trained in battle, and humbled in the desert. Moses, prince, warrior, prophet, and a shadow of the Savior to come.